It looks like it's just going to be you and me. No fancy videos to distract you from what's staring at you right in the face. And that's yourself. Remember, whenever you do look at yourself in the mirror, it's only yourself looking back at you. Well, hello everyone. I hope everyone's well. Let's open up the chat. I know it's MattTaylorTV is very dangerous, and anyone who appears on MattTaylorTV does so at their own risk. But still, I'm here for you. If you feel as if you need somebody like me in your life, let's see if we can play a promotional video for your entertainment. And we're off. We do not like interruptions, do we? We seem to be having a bit of a jitteriness. We're having a jitteriness to our intro promotional videos. Not to worry. We've always got something to fill the airwaves. How's everyone tonight? In case you don't know me, my name is Matt Taylor. Middle-aged, lives in Brighton. Some people may know me. All I can say is don't believe a word you hear about me, because in all probability it's all lies, lies and more lies. Yes, don't believe a word you hear banded about me. And talking about lies and bullshit banded about me, hello Paris, calling out Paris. I think it's time you and I had a chat. And it's time for you to acknowledge certain factors that you have got 100% wrong. So this is a call out to Paris. You said my name once too often. One of the downsides of being a YouTuber is that you're at the mercy of your equipment. And a personal gripe is how long it takes for these computers to wake up and get going. And of course, a big shout out to everyone who's supported me. You know who you are. That which reminds me of the whole point of turning the computer on. I did want to write a shout out to Brian Harvey. He's made the national press today by shouting out to Harry outside the Royal Courts of Justice in London. Wasn't that spectacular? I caught a bit of him on Nikki Lee. Sorry, correction. Nikki Cooper. I caught a bit of Brian Harvey on Nikki Cooper last night, in which he said he was going to make the news, and damn right, Brian Harvey made the news today. So that's something I want to give to the team. And when I say give to the team, what I mean is give to the Knights of the Round Table. I currently use Bard and Perplexity They are my AIs of choice. If you're not using AI, I suggest you do so. You're missing a trick, and we all love a trick. Let's change the source. Let's get something else on. Let's do it, because we love to do it. Oh no, it's the same one. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello. Hello.
How's it going, you
How you doing?
You crazy porn bomber?
Yes, we need to have. What's her name? Paris. Paris, come on and explain yourself.
Oh, hold on. You said what's her name? Paris is a
I was
man.
being polite.
Paris is a man.
Yeah, but we have to be polite, haven't we?
Do we?
Well, she isn't polite to me, is she? I think she's terribly nasty.
I know. Have you noticed that?
I see my name seems to be on her gob.
Yeah, people accusing us of doing things. Bit
yes,
nasty,
you're right in there as well, aren't you? They're accusing you of it too, aren't they?
Yeah, why is that? Maybe they can tell us why they're being so nasty.
And also, where's the evidence?
Oh, don't worry about it. You don't need evidence.
Yeah, quite right.
Come on, Matt. You don't need evidence.
Absolutely shocking how these people feel as if they can go banding about this rubbish. So, come on, Paris. You feel as if you can badmouth me, but you're not going to come on and justify yourself. Well, haven't you got the balls? And I tell you, I've been looking at some. I was mentioning this earlier. I was looking at some pictures, not your pictures, but some pictures which were on Twitter of the mutilation, of the absolute bodily mutilation of what these sex changes are.
So Paris, what you're saying then, Matt, is while Paris has still got his balls, he should call in because soon he won't have the balls, literally.
Yes. So before he mutilates himself.
See what you're saying then.
So, I think it's only right and proper that Paris comes on and explains.
I think Paris is busy preparing. He's got 2 people visiting him apparently, so he's preparing the visit.
Preparing? Well, they're not here at the moment, so that's no excuse not to come on.
Mind you, they didn't go and see Helen James, so maybe they'll do the same with Paris. Maybe it's all just talk.
Oh, that Helen James was another strange woman. She was another one who contacted Sussex police.
I know. Why did they bother?
In fact, I had a phone call from Sussex police saying that I wasn't to mention her name. And if I was, I'd be arrested for malicious communication.
What a load of bollocks.
You know what I mean? And that was on a Saturday night at 6:30. Because I was just getting ready I was just laying the table to have a lovely meal with my girlfriend. I get interrupted on a Saturday night.
But these twits can mention your name every day of the week.
It makes you wonder whether they've got their own little police force,
Well, apparently one of them is his brother's a police officer. I can't remember which one it is now, but one of them keeps saying that his brother's a police officer. All these people, I don't know. I lose track of them all, Matt.
And then, you remind me of Danny Jones because he contributed to having John Manoa being refused entry to the UK because of a phone call to his mate who worked at Heathrow.
It sounds like if they don't have it their own way, then they don't want to play.
There was even some footage, some audio of Danny Jones saying to his mate, cut it. No, cut it. They're talking, slander or something. And then the YouTube feed was cut. Oh,
they weren't talking about cutting Paris's balls then?
No.
Oh, that's
I tell you, I don't. How do you think? Do you think I'm crossing any lines or barriers if I plead to Paris just to just to adopt Peter again?
Whatever you say, Matt, will be controversial and illegal, basically, isn't it? Everything that you say has got bad intentions and.
No, but if I've got good intentions and
Oh
you
no,
can
that's
look at
irrelevant.
these.
No, that's not. That doesn't matter. If they say that they've been upset or hurt by you, then you're a nasty man.
Yeah, but surely they're just going to say that anyway, aren't they?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Oh, it's such a shame because I like to think I'm as nice a man as anyone out there, really.
Well, I know you are. We
Yeah,
talk regularly, don't we?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we know we're real people, aren't we?
We like to think we're friends, don't we? Well, we definitely are. Yeah.
We're real, aren't we?
We've met each other, haven't we?
Yeah.
I know. I don't think you can get as real as we got.
Yeah. Someone else says he's real, but what I've heard is a lot of shouting and a lot of aggression. I'm a
Oh,
bit worried.
Who are you talking about?
Very, very angry man. Apparently, I'm harassing him and stalking him, but all those comments have been deleted.
You talk
I don't
about
know why.
Harry, surely. You must
Yeah,
be talking.
I
Isn't
was
he?
accused of stalking and harassing, but the comments have been deleted for some reason.
Do you think that maybe they're just saying it for provocation?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I've sent him 200 emails in the last week. I don't know. Maybe that's
Are you
the
admitting
problem.
to carrying out a course of conduct that amounts to harassment? I do warn you,
What
be careful what you're about to answer. Oh my
what
God.
what I've done is I've reminded Harry that he's making a complete twat of himself, and everybody's noticed it. And I'm just trying to help the man. I think that's very kind of me, isn't it?
Well, it's very gentlemanly and like,
Because
hey,
what I've
looking
noticed
out for
is,
him.
what I've noticed is because he's got a very very violent temper. I'm very concerned about the safety of others. So I think it's in everybody's interest to try and help Harry realise that what he's doing is actually being noticed by many, many people with their comments. So by reminding him of those comments, surely all that's doing is helping him and those around him because of his violent temper.
Yeah. And of course, the common denominator is that your ex-girlfriend that you felt strong feelings towards is in the middle of this love triangle, you could say.
Yeah,
So of course you're concerned.
but apparently there was nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. So because Tony said it, it's true. See, nothing happened.
Well,
There
of
were
course,
no private
we fondly
conversations.
talk about Emily's birthday last year, don't we? In which all this controversy anyway, started. And of
Is that
course,
Matt speak? Matt speak, yeah?
that's Matt's speech
Yeah.
impediment.
We love it, Matt. We've missed all this.
Well, look, but it's only because we're involving real life people here,
Yeah,
and
but
like
Matt,
you are worried. You
Matt,
are generally worried, aren't you, about?
yeah, but Matt, how can we possibly know what happened that night? We weren't there, were we? Only Tony was there.
And
I
of course,
didn't
as
see.
we've already discussed, the audience still haven't really heard everything which we have to
Well,
tell about it.
there's plenty of time for all that.
I mean, I'm tempted to give them a little taster, but I'm not
Oh,
even going to do that.
there's plenty of time. There's no rush.
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
go
there
into
is.
great depth at our leisure.
Yeah, because we are sitting on the truth. Because guess what, everyone? We were there.
And have you noticed that if you have the truth on your side, there's nothing to worry about?
Yes, damn right.
There's no reason to get angry. There's no
No.
reason to shout. And have you noticed that when people are worried about the truth coming out, they talk all over people and shout them down and
But
interrupt them?
Harry's conduct was very worrying.
Very.
I mean, that's just not right.
And he kept on doing it. Like Paris gave him 3 chances. Like, go away, calm down. And then he came back and then it started again. So it's like there's a real problem with the anger. It's almost like he can't control his anger.
And there was a glassware knocked off a
Oh,
table of some description.
it sounded like something was being thrown around the room, and then there
But
was
as we
muting.
discussed earlier on, you were saying who's in danger here? Is Emily in
Yeah,
danger of Harry, or is Harry in danger from.
Well,
I
we
mean,
know
that's a
they're
very
listening.
controversial thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah, but we know they're listening. So why don't they just tell
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
clear it all up for us?
And also, I mean, I really like to invite Paris on. And Clark, what on earth are you accusing you and I, because you're just in this as much as I, of
Don't
being
you think though that
bombers?
Paris was influenced by maybe people whispering in his ear, trying to direct him? Maybe.
Well, look, Paris is very keen on being referred to in the feminine gender sense.
Yeah, but not yet. Surely there has to be an operation, because I can call myself a woman, can't I?
No, but no, no, but no, but
In
no.
fact, you just reminded me. Wasn't that the reason why Tony got angry? Because he was accused of being effeminate, wasn't it?
Oh yes, and it was all just a little of a joke, wasn't it?
No.
And it all had to go so
How
serious.
he colour coordinates his clothes or something. He has a sort of OCD like way of behaving with his,
So
but also an
this was
effeminate
on his
way.
channel, wasn't it? Because I haven't had a chance to look. I haven't found his channel yet to look on it and see his coloured coordinated clothes.
Well, apparently it was brought up by another who knows him well, a lady friend, and she was saying that she was the one that mentioned it, and then
Yes, of course.
and then she started laughing at him.
And you're talking about Emily, yes.
Yeah, she was laughing. Well, I
I
can't
know.
never remember her name. I
It
thought
was
her name was Frances. I thought her name was
right.
Frances.
So you're being very coy at the moment, aren't you? You're being
I don't know what her name is.
right.
Is it
Well,
Myra? Is it
when she
Frances?
was first contacting me, before I knew all, and anyone really, I knew her as Frances.
Exactly.
And that's when
So
she said she had ordered my book and had reading my book. She even sent me a picture saying, "Look what's arrived."
why she denied that she called herself Frances?
It makes you wonder how many sock puppet accounts. I mean, she is the first one to accuse you and I of being a sock puppet account, isn't she?
Yeah.
And to be fair, we can talk about this now, but that's something I think came in between our friendship, because when you lived with me, there was a few occasions where you asked me whether I was certain sock puppet accounts.
I was being
You
told.
asked me in the eye, and when I laughed, as if fucking don't give me that bullshit, you generally thought I was lying to you, didn't you?
I was being told.
Can you expand on that for the audience, please?
Emily would ring me and make accusations, and I was confused about who was right, who was wrong, because
She was making
when
accusations that I was pretending to be sock puppet accounts to do
oh,
what?
you'd done it several times, that you had been around different places. But again, when people don't know what they're talking about, it's very dangerous, and this is why it's frustrating, because we have to be honest on YouTube, and if we're not, chaos rules. And that's the dilemma we have, you see. How honest can we how honest dare we be on YouTube? That's the challenge I've noticed. Can we
Well,
be
yeah.
can we be honest and survive on YouTube?
Yeah, it all depends on your character, isn't it?
How much do we love the truth?
Oh, the truth is toxic, man. It hurts. So we evidently, just by our actions, we love the convenient lie more than the inconvenient truth, the harsh truth.
What I've noticed on Paris's channel recently is that certain people like to tell us the truth.
Yes.
But it's not the truth. It's a version of a truth, which is convenient. But the reality is painful, as you say, because truth makes fools out of all of us. But as somebody wisely once said, you have to be a fool.
Yeah, I do believe you're referring to me in our conversation which you first experienced a bit of the YouTubing experience. Again, it was a baptism of fire for you. But remember, I came back from the shop once, leaving you in the hot seat, and you were quivering.
I was just
I'm
blown away.
exaggerating.
I was literally blown away, just laying back on the sofa,
Yeah. I was like, what's
burnt
happening?
out. I
You're
walked
like,
away.
no,
I was on the live saying I've just got to walk away, and I just left there. And the chat, but the chat, they don't need somebody talking. As long as there's a platform, the chat just kept on.
Talking about the chat, there's absolutely zero chat in the chat.
Yeah, but how many are watching?
Well, only 5.
There you go. So there's
the beauty,
who are
the
they?
beauty of this is that so much more can watch it at their leisure and
I
pleasure.
wonder who those 5 are.
Well, they're evidently people who shouldn't be watching because they haven't got the balls to jump on in and say hi. Be brave
Come
and
on.
take the plunge onto MattTaylorTV.
I dare one of those 5 to say hello. Have you got the courage to say hello? Because we know you're there.
And it's it's only fair because this isn't TV. This is an interactive medium, YouTube, and it's.
But is it though, Matt? Is it though, Matt? Do the majority see it as just an opportunity to be voyeurs and maybe just silently watch and know that they're never going to be accountable for anything? And even if they do say something, it can be deleted, or the only way you're really accountable is when you actually speak, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
That's what I've learned.
Well, you say that means you're accountable for your actions, which is
you have to be, and we all fail at times, but it's being honest and saying, yeah, I did that, I made that mistake, or I said that, and then you just live another day and carry on. But when people start lying and covering over the lie, it's the inevitable will happen. In the end, it will just come out. We all know that.
Well, that's how the year started, wasn't it? With the big secret with Babs. What other secrets have been revealed since then, though?
But sometimes it's like the thorn, isn't it? In the hand, the thorn has to come out, and then there's relief.
Well, look, everyone has still got their own secrets, and long may everyone's secrets remain secret. Maybe.
Yeah, you can never be totally honest. That's naive to think that we can all just be open books. But I don't regret anything I've said on YouTube because I've said it with the right motive.
Just like to big shout out to my one viewer on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. This is going out simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. So it's great to be back on Facebook. Hello, Facebook.
And isn't it interesting that those people that try to shut you down and make you run away like a coward, how bad does that look now? Because here you are, still here, same person.
And a big shout out to Brian PC, their show sponsor.
Hey, Brian.
And of course, and a big shout out to you, the audience, and the support you've shown me through these difficult times that allows this to happen.
Class is permanent.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. And listen, I want to take this opportunity to urge everyone to take the plunge and go live because life's too short.
You said that earlier, didn't you? You said that in a comment that you encouraged Emily and Tony to go live. We'd love to hear that.
And we've all got something to say. We've all got our own story. And while we've got this opportunity, let's make the most of it.
And I think also, if we take ourselves too seriously, we're not really going to get anywhere. We've all just got to accept that we've all made mistakes. We've all got carried away. Why don't we all just start again like you have? You started up again and you're still here. You're still talking. Let's just give it a go and see what happens.
That's right. Yeah, that's all you can do. And be aware that you will make a fool of yourselves. Not whether you want to or not, you will make a fool of yourself.
Inevitable. It has to happen. It's impossible not.
Yeah.
But that's part of the experience that you realise that you have weaknesses. That's good.
Take it on the chin, learn by it, and you'll get better at the at the craft of going live and
Yeah.
YouTube, and because it's a thing you'll only get experience once you do more and more of.
But you are a natural, though, Matt. We all know that. You have the
But it's
gift.
only because of the technology, the opportunity, this lovely computer in front of me, that makes it all so easy to do. Which is another reason why, if I can do it, you lot can do it.
But
And
it is nice to have that support, though. Yeah. So we will give Brian another shout out. He deserves it.
And also, that's directly applies to you as well, Justin, because the support you've shown is been fantastic. Hey,
Well, it's only because I've met you, then, Matt.
Emily
Because
T
I've met.
just mentioned something.
It's only because I've met you, isn't it? When I actually faced, looked you in your eyes, and we had a chat, and we were on the end of the pier, having a couple of beers, getting to know each other. That's how you do it.
That was that same night Emily came. We had a foursome as such, didn't we? We had two couples out because my girlfriend was there and Emily, and that was when. Anyway, Emily's in the chat. She says, "What about me being traumatized? Did you mention that? I didn't know you were being traumatized. You want to come on and talk about how you were traumatized, Emily?"
Comes on Paris's channel, so why not come on this?
There you go. And you know, you and I have met Emily. You haven't actually met Paris, and you're more than happy to go on his channel.
I'm sure Tony's not listening, is he? He's probably out working, so he won't find out.
Tony doesn't listen to this horse shit of a show.
Nah, he won't find out.
He doesn't.
It'll be our secret, like that night.
Because only you, I, and Emily know what happened. And funny enough, that was just Emily's birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Emily's done a new comment, or is it just dirty talk that you like? Ooh. Or is it just a dirty talk that you like? What are you saying? The conversation that night?
No, Matt. She's talking about the phone sex that me and Emily used to have on a regular basis.
Yeah, please. We'd love to learn.
I'm sure that's what she means.
Phone sex.
That's what she means. Have I got that wrong? Have I misunderstood? I thought that's what she meant.
Oh no, I think she's talking about after. Do you know when she got a taxi that night? She was getting a call, but she was calling Harry, wasn't she? So I don't.
Well,
do you want to come in and explain that further, Emily? Because you're opening up, new avenues of the night, which I think just
it's like we said a few minutes ago, isn't it? That when you come on someone's live, that's when you really find out about the person.
That's right.
So nothing to hide. We're doing it, aren't we? If we were full of secrets and shame, we wouldn't dare let anyone hear our voice. Like the mouse. The mouse is so terrified to speak. You'll never hear the voice.
Dirty talk, don't we?
But the mouse is a bit unpopular with Tony at the moment, I think. So it's probably, I shouldn't really mention the mouse. He's made a bit of a fool of him recently.
I got the call in your home, Matt. Asked Justin.
Is your link still up?
Yeah.
Oh, what's stopping her from coming on? I don't understand why. What's the problem?
Well, it's very dangerous to come on.
Oh, of course. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's too dangerous for anyone to hear her voice, because apparently that would be a really dangerous thing to do. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But Emily she's no longer in danger now because she can talk freely on.
Oh, really? Oh, really? When did that happen? When did the danger stop?
No, she's been talking freely on, because we're really like. Look, I suggest Harry and Emily go live and do the Harry and Emily show.
So what you're saying is it's no longer dangerous for her to be heard?
I don't feel like it at the moment. Yeah, that's most women say, don't they?
So it's no longer dangerous then for anyone to hear her voice?
Different, Emily. I thought you were different.
I thought the problem was that it was too dangerous for her to speak, so it was impossible.
So you don't remember me getting a call and breaking down? Yeah, you were emotional that night. But when we said goodbye to you in the taxi, we understood that you were talking to Harry at that point. And then when you arrived back in Peacehaven, we still understood you were talking to Harry.
Oh, so did she only come round because her life was in danger? Is that why she came round?
Well, I thought she was having a jolly birthday.
I thought she left a message saying she came round to put my nose out of joint.
That was something Katie brought into the discussion, wasn't it?
Well, she noticed it, yeah.
It's such a shame Emily isn't. Oh, great shout out. We've got double figures. Hip hip hooray. It's only taken us 32 minutes, 13 seconds approximately.
So what we're saying is that Emily won't come on live to talk on your channel.
Things have changed slightly, Justin, since we last spoke. Yes, you've now got Harry as a new.
Well, it's a bit of an odd conversation, isn't it? If we're encouraging her to come on and talk, and yet it's all been done via messages, I think that's a bit of a silly way of communicating, isn't it? Why not all be adult and talk?
Oh.
Me and you are talking.
Yeah. Abby's
it's all a bit silly, really, isn't it?
Yes, it's all very. I think Emily should just come on and have a chat with us.
Because I thought the reason she couldn't come on, I thought the reason she couldn't come on is because she was terrified of someone hearing her voice and she was in danger. I thought that was the reason she couldn't come on.
You know what women are like? They sometimes have got headaches, haven't they? And
fair enough. Yeah,
they're not up for it.
Yeah,
mustn't bully anyone, really, should we?
But I'm sure she's looking forward to getting the beers in when Tony and Paris are fishing. That'd be nice.
I imagine while you're getting the beers, you may as well just stay in the kitchen and prepare them something to eat as well.
But that's what Paris meant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But was Paris hinting that she was going to be one of the boys with Harry? And I was confused about that.
Good point, yeah.
So which is it? No, that was a bit confusing. That. But I'm sure Tony will love telling Paris how he feels about, he must have.
Emily, look, Emily, a problem shared is a problem halved. If you're a bit stressed about something, come on and discuss it with friends.
Yeah.
Justin was an old boyfriend and a new boyfriend, old and new.
What's the problem? Why not come on and talk?
Because I'll tell you a little secret. I know I shouldn't, but Justin generally believes that if he said no on that night, we would all ended up having a threesome.
It was a strange night. It was a strange night.
He really believes it.
I don't know what to believe. It was strange, wasn't it? I don't know what was going on that night. She was sitting on your lap. Smiling at me as she was
having a party. It was a laugh.
Yeah, everyone was enjoying it.
Get rid of Emily. That was the way I remember. We couldn't get rid of her.
It's because I wouldn't go to bed with her.
Oh, that's terrible. Come on, Emily. You can't let Justin say that and get away with it.
Well, it's true.
Why are you stressed, Emily? Are you in danger from Harry? Is that why you're stressed? Are you worried that Harry's going to come home?
Yeah, that must be what it is. That must be what it is.
Are you worried he's going to throw a few stuff about?
Yeah.
He was throwing stuff about the other night, weren't he?
Oh, yeah, that temper of his.
And you've actually touched on this today in our conversation. You said someone is going to get hurt in their relationship.
Very concerned about that. In all seriousness, joking aside, from what I've heard, there's a real anger problem there, and it's been noticed.
Emily says you wanted me to stay, Matt. Stop it. Look, I don't know what if you'd stayed. Oh, that's an interesting one. You wanted me to stay, Matt. Stop it. Whoa.
Interesting.
To be honest, I didn't even want you to turn up, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
Well, look, it would have been nice if you'd went to bed when we offered you the bed. We put her in the on the sofa, didn't we? We tucked her into originally because we were all ready to go to bed. What time was that? About 1 o'clock. Yeah. Tucked her up on the sofa. Yeah, but she weren't happy with that, so that then tucked her up in the spare room. Yeah. Lies. Two opportunities. So tell us, come on and talk to us, share us your
Yeah, why not?
woes.
See, at the end of the day, Matt, we genuinely don't wish anyone any harm, and
No,
and
no.
we do care about people. We genuinely do. I'm genuinely happy that Tony and Emily are together. I think if it works, that's beautiful. But I'm just, from what I've been noticing the last few weeks, it's genuinely concerning, and lots of people have commented on it. There's a problem with his temper, and in all seriousness, there is concern, because if you're doing that in public, how do you behave in private?
Yes.
So maybe Emily can come on and put our minds at rest, genuinely, that there isn't a problem, because it sounds like she's not allowed to talk to you. She's been told she's not
And I
allowed.
said I had a panic attack because of the call. Well, as I remember, you were at that point, you were in discussions with Harry, because when we said goodbye to you, but you in that taxi, you were talking to Harry from that point onwards.
There was no panic attack as she got in the taxi, because
There was no panic attack at our end.
we're not cunts. We're not cunts. If there was genuine panic and concern, we would not have let
I
her
know
go.
you can't explain yourself very well when you're telling us porkies.
Exactly.
You've got a little history of telling porkies, haven't you?
And look, the opportunity is there. Come on now. We're not your enemy.
You've still got to explain yourself, telling bloody Paris that I'm a porn bomber.
See,
and that I'm responsible for shitloads of these sock puppet accounts that you just apportion the
Emily
blame.
Emily knows that we're not nasty people. The fact that she watches your channel, even though apparently there was accusations made, we know it's all bollocks. So let's all be adults. Let's all talk. Nobody's trying to upset anybody or cause harm.
Emily,
we're all
if
adults.
you're not willing to come, sorry to interrupt, Justin, I do apologise, but if Emily isn't prepared to come in and discuss it live, we haven't got time to keep communicating through messages. Or am I being out of order there, do you think? I don't think so.
Look, this is an opportunity to clear everything up, to get it all out in the open. We've got nothing to hide because we're here. I get the feeling that Emily's worried about what Tony will do, and I think that is concerning, because why should she be controlled by him?
Yeah.
That's a genuine concern.
And Emily, you are our mate, regardless of what's gone under the bridge between us all.
Deep down, look, I remember with Emily, when Tony doxed me and gave out my address, I rang up Emily and said, look, how would you feel if I did that to you? There was no threat. Emily knows that. And afterwards, we had a nice chat, and we were texting each other for a week after that. And Emily knows that's true. And then I said, look, maybe it's best if we stop talking, because, what more can we say? And we left on good terms. So that's the reality of it. That's what happened.
I remember it as a really good summer, and we had a great night out. You met my magical imaginary girlfriend. We had a nice little something to eat on the pier. We went for a nice drink at one of the bars I used to.
It just didn't work out with me and Emily. We gave it a go. It didn't work out. But I'm happy to move on. I have a dig at Tony because I think the way he behaves is disgraceful, and it's worrying.
And it's not just you, because the way he behaves is disgraceful, and it's worrying.
Yep.
You've got every right.
It's actually genuine concern for Emily. That's why I do it. I know it sounds like I'm being a bit of a cunt the way I'm doing it, but I just think if she can reassure us that Tony's temper is not a problem, then that's great. But if somebody does that on YouTube, it just makes you wonder what goes on in private.
And of course, my question is, how long are you envisaging this goes on? Because it's domestic abuse at the moment, from what we're hearing.
Well, publicly,
we may as well get going. Okay, look, Emily assures us. I hate having to communicate like this, Emily. It's really inconvenient for me.
You don't have a problem talking to Paris. Why not?
Got problems talking to anyone else, isn't it? But with me, someone she's met.
Why is that though?
That's fine. Okay, you keep on moving. But when you start bringing your private domestic disputes out into the public, okay, that's fine. You know, okay, yeah, I'll endeavour to keep. And Tony is certainly not caring and kind, so don't try and fucking sorry for swearing. What's the word? Gaslight us, Emily, because I fucking noticed you do that far too often. Okay, and I'm sorry you've had a bad day, but don't bring out all your negativity onto us. And certainly, please don't start fucking gaslighting us.
Well, the
Because you've
question
done that
is,
already today in the chat by saying he's a great guy. He's
the
not
real
a great guy. He's a nasty fucking toe rag.
question is, Emily, why are you here tonight? What's your reason for listening to Matt?
Justin knows I don't talk when I'm okay. Look, I suggest you turn off YouTube because this will only trigger you, isn't it, Emily?
But listen, as long as she's genuinely feeling safe with Tony, because there is concern, because lots of people have mentioned it. So as long as she's reassuring us,
Emily, what's all this? Stop it. You know, like, okay. Yeah. Thank you for saying hi, Emily. We'll move on then. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we can do what we like, can't we?
Yeah, we can do what we like.
It's your channel. We can say what we want.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that, Emily. You crack on, mate. You know, I hope you have a lovely life and all the best to you and your loved ones.
And enjoy your time with Paris when you go and visit her. I'm sure Tony will enjoy having lots of chats with Paris about his sexuality.
I mean, your appearances on Paris show have been so entertaining. I must confess, I do keep an eye out for Paris's lives. And
you say entertaining, Matt. There is a genuine concern though with the temper problem.
I'm not concerned. Emily's not concerned. So why on earth should I be concerned?
Well, as long as everything's okay, that's all that matters.
She's a grown woman. She says, move on. That's fine. She's stressed out at the moment. She's had a bad day. She's not willing to tell us about it. That's fine. Keep it to yourself.
Okay. Well, maybe she'll tell everyone else on someone else's channel.
Yeah, on somebody else's channel. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because it's a shame because I thought we had something real.
Well,
evidently not.
We're real, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, well, you know. What we had was real and
what, me and you?
Still alive and kicking.
What, me and you, Matt?
Yeah.
Well,
remember when it first started, we had all the guys like Tell, wasn't it? Saying they'll never last. It's all going to end badly.
Well, it is gay,
Emily, don't start wasting the chat, right? If you're not willing to come on and talk to us.
I thought she said goodbye. She said goodbye.
Can you maintain radio silence, please? I know I'm being a bit mean, aren't I? But
Doodles.
It is like spamming the chat. It is very
Well, it's just, I don't know. It's odd, isn't it? If you've got something to say, just come on and say it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the preferred medium. I know you're more than happy to do it on Paris's, but obviously...
Well, have you noticed though, have you noticed that when she's on Paris's, it's because Tony's whispering in her ear.
Oh, we all like somebody whispering in our ear.
Yes, please.
Oh, Emily, I wish you all the best. You know, it was nice meeting you.
Yep.
Yeah, and we had a good time. Anyway, we have fond memories. I've got fond memories.
At the end of the day, there's no hard feelings this end. We got no problem with you, Emily. We genuinely haven't. And as I keep stressing, if it works out with you and Tony, I, for one, will be happy. Because if it does work, then that's a happy ending as far as I'm concerned.
Damn right.
But listen, let's talk about Gay Month, because we were hinting about our relationship earlier. Are we going to reveal tonight? Are we going to come out? You did say we would.
Come out.
You did say we would earlier.
Listen, we've got to decide, are you going to join the army to spread gay rights across the world?
So, you know that I love being gay, and I would fight to the end for my right to be gay.
The only thing that stopped me having a threesome on Emily's birthday. Emily's
Hold
going
on a
now.
minute. I thought we were moving on.
No, but I just need to get this out. I think the only thing that stopped me was the prospect of
my dick in your face.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks for finishing the sentence.
but my dick is so small, you wouldn't have even noticed it.
Well, I didn't know that. If I knew then what I know now.
Well, Emily would have told you. She would have told you. You should have asked her.
Emily would never have gone through with something like that. Emily is a lady. I mean, she's not here now, so we can talk about it how we want.
She's gone, isn't she? Because when
she's gone.
When she says that she's gone, she goes.
Yeah, yeah.
We know that.
But she said bye, so she's gone. And
well, she must have gone. She must have gone because she said bye.
Because she said bye, yeah.
So there's no way.
Be honest about her.
There's no way that she's still listening, is there?
Look, we all know someone as special as Emily would never have gone along with something like that.
Nah, surely not.
But then again, nor would have you.
But it was her birthday, though.
And then again, I think I would have been the only one out of us three who would have gone along with it.
Yeah, but who would you have done first? That's the question.
Let's move on.
Would I have been sitting there in the back saying, come on, you two, hurry up. When's it my turn?
Well, what happens in a threesome? What are you supposed to...
Yeah, but then again, I had my chance earlier, didn't I? And I blew it, didn't I? I had my chance a week earlier, didn't I? So
I'm sure there's things you can all do together in a threesome or at the same time or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm seeing something.
Wonder what we could do.
I wonder.
So anyway, no one in the chat now then? No one in the chat?
No, it's like it's conversation stopper.
Wow.
And we're coming up to 50 minutes. Oh, wasn't it nice having Emily in? It's such a shame she's left.
Well, she didn't feel well, so she couldn't join the chat, join in live. But maybe next time she can jump on and have a chat.
She said something about I will another day. What do you reckon she will another day? What's she going to do another day?
Well, make sure Tony's not there because
I'm thinking no, there may not be another occasion in which I invite her on for a chat. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
You know what I mean? She is going out with someone who's calling me a paedophile publicly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Has he retracted that yet?
No, I don't think she has. And the last I heard of her in Paris was saying that I'm a porn bomber.
Oh, has that been retracted?
No, I don't think it has.
Oh, maybe because we know you're still there, Emily. Maybe you can just put it in the chat that you retracted it.
She would not. Look, we're not going to hear from Emily again. Emily is a woman of class. She's a woman of her word. She says she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about her.
Gone. She's definitely gone, isn't she?
And I tell you, she would never have gone through what. Look, I can't even believe that Tony takes her dogging. That I just cannot believe it.
Well, he goes by the canal, didn't he? He showed us. That's his spot.
She's too classy to do that kind of stuff. So
he showed us the tent and everything. It's all there. It's like
I haven't found his channel at the moment, so it's something I can't. Well, I don't like that word. I'm having anyway. Don't link it to me. I don't want. I find it quite nice. As I couldn't find the mouse as well, so it's like, oh, hard luck. I can't.
Mouse has got a new channel now.
I know. It's only because you told me it was Trouser Mouse that I've.
No, it's got a new one.
Oh, don't tell me. What I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's funny is the mouse has to promote it because he knows nobody else would find out. So he has to say, please subscribe to my new channel.
Oh, God.
And then they all move over there and they all just carry on ripping up everybody's material and all queuing up and commenting and nothing original.
I hope everyone's been appreciating the cutting edge videos I've been producing.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Clip champ.
Very impressive, Matt.
Well, I'm paying the £9.99 premium a month, and so I'm thinking I may as well get the most out of it, ain't I?
Oh, it's worth it, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm doing it for you, my viewer.
And I did actually send Tony some of the clips because I thought the wisdom there was beautiful. So if that's a crime, sharing wisdom, then fucking hell, man.
Well, no, absolutely not. And I'd like to share some wisdom on by email as well. So I think I'm going to put up my email address. I think it is.
Your email's been blocked for months.
Well, that's why I've changed it to the world according to MattTaylor at gmail.com.
Changed it.
Yes.
There you go.
So to book yourself a seat around King Arthur's Round Table, contact me by email at the world according to MattTaylor.
Nice.
That's 3 T's at gmail.com. Don't I sound professional then? I sound like a YouTuber, don't I?
Well, do you remember the word I used? Seasoned.
Seasoned, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that because I am a seasoned YouTuber.
Well, you are, Matt, because joking aside, you've been through a lot of things people will never go through. You've experienced some dark stuff. And
it's been an ordeal. And thanks for acknowledging that. A bit of empathy goes a long way.
What a shame. What a shame that there's been all this nastiness.
I know.
Hopefully now it's all going to end and we can all move on and just get on with our lives.
Yeah. No, you're
surely,
dead right.
Surely that's what we all want, isn't it? Just to be able to wake up in the morning and not worry about things and just live, be ourselves.
And be the best version of ourselves as well.
Well, because I've noticed you've never gone out of your way to hurt anyone.
Well, I'm glad that's noticeable because it's important that no one does get hurt. And anyone who says they perceive a threat from me are being disingenuous.
Yeah, definitely. It's not fair to say that. It's slander, really.
Yeah, because the only time I've been violent is in the protection of my country, and under orders.
Well, there was that time you kicked my door down at 3 a.m. with your trousers down by your ankles, and I was a bit concerned.
I said I had a can too many Stella that night.
Exactly. I did blame it on the drink, yeah. And I remember letting you off that night. So.
And I remember you getting me off, and that memory will stay forever.
There you go. It was a lovely night. But like I say, it's gay month. So if we can't celebrate our gayness in June, then when can we?
Hey, listen, I'm saying I'm willing to join the army that promotes gay rights across the world.
Damn right.
I say, look, stop killing men because they love other men.
Yeah.
And because I reckon that's an indication of how civilized we are. And then maybe we'll be invited into the Galactic Federation.
Yeah.
Bish bash bomb, I'll have a spaceship.
Is that Star Trek? Are you talking about Star Trek Federation?
I'm talking about the Galactic Federation.
Oh, sorry. I thought, I misunderstood.
This is real life.
Yeah, Star Trek's made up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Star Trek's
of course
not
it
real.
is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Hello, we have a new name coming up to the last 5 minutes. Good evening, chaps. Nicholas Hall.
Oh, Nicholas. How are you doing, Nicholas? Haven't heard from you for a long time.
Oh, right. So is this a name you recognise?
Never heard of him.
Lovely. Listen, everyone, we are going to wrap this up at an hour. Okay, Justin?
Yeah, it's been great. And, there was an opportunity there. The olive branch was held out.
Yeah.
But it was, not accepted. So.
And that's something I'd just like to get across to Nicholas at the moment. And first of all, Nicholas, thanks ever so much for being brave enough to jump in and saying hi and all that jazz. That's really kind of you. But usually and regularly, events happen only with engagement. And sometimes we have great engagement. We have people coming on. We really make an event of it. Nights like tonight, people are a bit too shy, a bit too stressed out.
But if you have truth running through your veins, it is a lot easier, I've noticed. If you've got nothing to hide, you can flow a bit, can't you? You know, you don't have to worry about what you're saying. You don't have to edit what you're saying.
Look, I
More
know
reaction.
Emily may have gone now, but it's such a
Oh, she's
shame this
definitely gone.
opportunity was missed. Yeah.
She's definitely gone because she said she'd gone.
But I feel as if Emily is reaching out for someone to hear her, and she is
Yeah,
stressed.
yeah.
So,
I'd be stressed if I had somebody screaming at me and throwing things around. But
yeah. But it's not about Harry, because apparently Harry is great.
yeah,
But hey, that's just gaslighting. That's a red flag for me. Listen, we've got the last 3 minutes.
yeah.
Nicholas says, I've lost my panties.
If Harry comes on next week, would he be welcome to come in?
The answer is no.
Oh, is he banned?
Listen, I'm not going to have toxic people on my platform who publicly call me a paedophile and say
Yeah.
I'm not good enough for my children.
Well
But
said.
he's never retracted that. He has never
Exactly.
apologized for it. I'm not
Yes.
going to entertain people who feel that way. And
Yeah.
then
Well said.
and by association, Emily, again, thankfully she isn't here to hear this.
No, she's gone.
She's going out with someone who despises me and
Yeah.
who's slandered me, libeled me. It's just shocking.
So just to confirm, Tony Quigley Harris, Cheeky Monkey, Jug Ears, Big Ears, whatever his name is, Edward Nigma. I've lost
Petulant
track.
man-child.
Yeah, I've lost track of what his real name
Yeah.
is. Apparently, he has not apologised for calling you a paedophile and saying or implying that you porn bomb Paris.
Yeah. Or that I'm a bad father to my children.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
and that's what hurt the most, because
Yeah,
Look, we're
but
going to come up. We're coming up.
he would know because he's got lots of kids, so he would know how to be a good father.
Hey, in his defence, he is an uncle. There you go.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, there you go then. Yeah.
Enough said. Listen,
There you go.
I want to say thank you to the Facebook viewer. It looked like we only had
Yeah.
one Facebook viewer, but hey, that's one is better than none. And it's good news we did hit the double figures win on the YouTube, which that's good for a backup channel. So, do you want to say goodbye to the audience? Nick, I was called you Nicholas. Only because
I'm gonna say, get used to calling Matt the Mozart of YouTube. See you later.
Nice of you. See you later, alligator. Right, so that Justin is off, and we're coming up to the last 40 seconds. You've been watching Matt Taylor TV live from Brighton. Thanks, Justin. I don't know if we'll hear from Justin again. Thank you, Emily. Emily's gone, but I just want to say thanks, Emily. Emily, I just feel terrible that you didn't feel comfortable enough to come on and share your problems. Because remember, a problem shared is a problem halved. So anyway, everyone, I hope you all have a nice night. We shall do this again. A big shout out to Justin for coming on, sharing his wisdom. Remember, King Arthur loves you as I love you too. Until the next time, Emily, share and share alike.